Internet. Hi, everyone. As always, if you're watching this as a rerun, the countdown timer is about to come on the screen. Fast forward about 6 minutes to get to the top of the show, or
Internet.
go to
Hi,
about
everyone.
minute 14. That's
As
when
always,
things
if you're
really
watching
get
this as-
going. I don't cut this out because the automatic closed caption system will not happen. That's bad for you. And the chat replay won't happen if I trim this out. That's why I keep it in. So we'll go into the countdown timer, and as always, I'll have a hot mic while we're doing that. Awesome. And we'll get some audio jams going while we wait. As a rerun, the countdown timer is about to come on the screen. Going while we wait. While we wait. Awesome sauce. All right, I have the Ecamm software. I bought it, so things are going to be a little bit different, but I'm happy to have it, and we'll see if this works out better. I think it will. If you're in the chat, say something in the chat, type something in so I know you're here, or you can remain anonymous and just watch the show. There's no wrong way to watch Mind Equals Blown. Keep those audio jams going. Not that one. Is that music too loud? All right. Here we go.
It's 7 o'clock.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another All Things YouTube. Hey, you know me. I'm Matt. I'm the host of this show, and this is where are we going? Well, what's going on here? Things are going nuts. Don't like when things go crazy. I have new streaming software, so I'm getting used to pushing all of the buttons. I bought Ecamm Pro or Ecamm Live, the paid edition. So there's no watermark. Look at that. There's an absence of watermark right here. That cost a lot of money. And you know what I can do with it? I could do things like this. Put people's comments on the screen. Yay. I like that. That's a lot of fun. So I hope that works out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad people are here. Let's see who's in the house. We've got Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir, Studio Geek 32, Frankie's CNC and Woodworking channel. He says, howdy. Howdy right back at you. Jim Dockrell, who's not here yet. He was just kidding. And more people are pouring in. That's good. Share the show around. That's what it's all about. Have some good stuff happening. I got my notes. So we're going to cover what happened on the YouTubes, and we're going to look at StreamElements and how it can make you be more awesome on the YouTubes. So that will be fun. Did we say hi to... Yep, we said hi to Jim Bashir. He says, howdy. I think that's Brenda's line. I wonder where she is. Think she'll be along here maybe. We'll see. Hopefully she will. Oh man, it's a lot of fun. I gotta push some more buttons here. I'm making things better. Ecamm's a little bit different than what I was using. I was using OBS Studio. OBS Studio is a free application, and they make it for Mac and for Windows. And it was a little different. Did you see in the countdown timer that the announcer didn't do the announcement? It says, Matt will soon be here. Welcome to All Things YouTube. Couldn't quite figure that out. Video is a little different with Ecamm Pro. It will not broadcast the audio of an animation overlay, which is the old software was doing that. But hey, that's sort of behind the scenes and inside baseball. And I just wanted you to know that the show is getting better each time. What do I always say? Every time you go live and every time you upload a new video, try and make it just one little step more awesome. You don't have to make monumental leaps. Just make it one little step more often. Oh, Jim Dockrell's a little mad. Says, hey, you started without me. Sorry about that, Jim. Does that look centered? That does not look centered. We'll try and get that centered. How about making them a little bigger too? Whoop. Put that back on the screen here. Maybe a little shorter. How about that? Does that look good? Still trying to get all this figured out. Let's see now. Did I break it? Progress, not perfection. Oh no, that's Berkey. Who doesn't love Andy Berkey? He is very popular in the maker community. Oh, look at this. My StreamElements bot is going crazy. He's like, slap a big old like on it. That helps me a lot. Something you can do for free to help the channel. Yes, yes, yes. All right. We know about the Facebook page and group, right? Did you like the page and join the group? Group is a great way to get your questions answered, to share stuff about YouTube, to read stuff about YouTube. If I don't answer the question personally, a lot of smart people will answer your question. It's a great resource for you, and it's for free. We got Frankie here has a comment. He says, progress in the shop was slow today. Managed to peel my finger pretty good last night. Ruh-roh. That doesn't sound good. Harneal Media's here. He says, hi all. Hi, Harneal Media. That's Mr. Steve Nealon. An awesome dude. Faux sure. Oh my goodness. Dave Gatton just showed up. Dave, look what I can do. I can put people's icons on the screen. Yay. Now I have the floating disembodied head of Dave Gatton. He says, what's up, piano man? Not much. Got my piano over there and my piano beaver as usual. Piano beaver has his own light. Can't have the piano beaver be in the dark. Oh no. Osprey Mama's here. Hello, Osprey Mama. Hey, look, new software. I can put your logo up on the screen nice and big. She has the wave symbol. Hi, Matt and everyone. What are you saying here, Jim? It says, I wonder about the timing of the likes. If they come early, do you think YouTube thinks, okay, we'll give you the like on the counter, but we know what's going on? Don't think too much into it. Don't think too much into it. Okay, I'm going to try my first transition. I have a new software. So I'm going to flip scenes here. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there we go. It's just like the other one. So, and this is how you can support me. awesomewoodthings.com/support. Yes, it's Awesome Wood Things. This is another channel I have on YouTube. But if you come to this website, you can figure out ways to give me monthly donations as monetary support. Shop on Amazon, same price for you. I catch a few pennies, buy a shirt, PayPal, physical address, all kinds of fun stuff there. You could check that out. That'd be cool. I also have a Patreon. Not surprising. It's the Awesome Wood Things branded stuff. But again, support there does help all things YouTube as well. And I have one of my 8 emergency room bills paid off. Woohoo! Don't you love U.S. healthcare? There's also a way to tip me. I don't have super chats because I don't have enough subscribers or yearly watch time. But if you type this awkward URL, you can send me a tip through credit card or through PayPal, and it lands directly in my PayPal account instantly. They don't take any fees. Super chats, YouTube takes 30%. Not this. This is direct. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm still pushing buttons here. Hold on. There we go. Do we have Miss Brenda G in the house? There she is. Hello, Brenda. Look at this. I could put names up now. Isn't that happy? Spent $140 just to do that. A year. Making stuff better for you. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Some monetary support. These people give me optional monetary support. Top supporters are Jerry Brown from Polly Wants a Crafter, Portal Woodworks, Osprey Mama, who's in the house. Welcome. Other top supporters, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashir's, Harneal Media. $1 supporters are down below. Shane's Hobby Shop, Miter Mike's Wood Shop, Anna B. Wood Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Wood Shop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, and Mr. Mike Laffey from Maybe I've Said Too Much. That's a podcast. Check out maybeI'vesaidtoomuch.com. And special thanks to Makers Media Network. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. Check out makersmedianetwork.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Got all my overlays in here. New streaming software. This isn't the same streaming software. And I will confess, I was setting all this up. I was trying to get that movie in there where my little announcer comes in and says, Matt will soon be here. And it was some funky full screen. And so I'm like, it's just not work. I couldn't delete it. It was kind of stuck in the background. I'm like, where is this asset? I don't know where it's at. I'm like, oh, it must be stuck on the scenes. So I deleted the scene that it was in, and I'm like, all right, I'll just make a new scene. And when I deleted the scene, all the overlays went away. I had to reload every overlay. This overlay, that overlay, that overlay, this overlay, that one, this one, all of them. But hey, that's growing pains. That's what you got to do, I guess. Ain't no thing. But yeah, that was nuts. Oh, speaking of overlays, I didn't show you this one. That's what I do on Thursday nights. Mind Equals Blown. That's a show Brenda and I do over on the Brenda G's Designs channel, 7 p.m. every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, that is. We ask the audience for interesting facts, and if it blows our mind, you get free virtual tacos and cowbell rings. It's a lot of fun. It's a support stream. You can get support for your channel. It's blowing up. Every show, more people are coming in. They want to see what Matt and Brenda has to say. Mostly what Brenda has to say, because things can get a little crazy. Oh, got a comment here. So what are you using now? It's called Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live is what I'm using. I'll show you. Here we go. This is it. Now this is Macintosh only. So if you have a Mac and you want to stream from it, this is the software you use. And it's very similar to StreamYard. There are different tiers. Current plan is this one, $144 a year. So you can see some of the things it can do here. And I might go to this one if I simultaneously live stream to a Facebook page, but I don't know if that's going to be worth it or not. So, and you know, the reason I did it is because, well, mainly because of this. You know, I could not do this, and I couldn't do it on OBS Studio, which is what I was using. That's Mac and PC. And it's not because I wasn't smart enough to figure it out. It just was not possible. Oh, Sammy says you can do NDI with Ecamm too. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much NDI stuff happening here. Oh, what did, we have Chris Nealon came in. Hi, Chris Nealon. Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. Says, hello, y'all, says the guy from New England. Always good to have you here, Chris. Always good to have you here. So what flavor of Kool-Aid is this? I don't know. Man crafting flavor. It's my man crafting. Oh, I don't have my man crafting graphic in here. Oh, well. mancraftingtm.com. You can get one of these porcelain etched Yeti branded mugs. He'll make you one or more. Hashtag not sponsored. Remember, 0 sponsors on all of my channels across my empire of YouTube, of which I have a lot of channels. Everything I say is just because I want to. No one's paying me. I wanted to say thank you to Dave. He did a challenge. Challenges are good for YouTube. This is a show about YouTube. How do you get more eyeballs on YouTube? Host a challenge. So he said, everyone make this certain thing with this certain tool. Now his was a CNC challenge. That's a 3-axis rotary carver machine controlled by a computer. And said make a Christmas themed item out of that. I did, and I entered, and I won a prize. So you get people watching several weeks in advance because there's little details about it on some of his live streams, and then he does the live reveal show. It's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to promote your channel. Contests. Well, you might want to call them giveaways because contests in some countries have a legal sound to it, and you know, it might be safer to call them a giveaway. Oh no. Jim Bashir's, what are you writing in my chat? I'm not putting that one up. So you gotta be careful with that with anyone named Jim, apparently. Jim Bashir's or Jim Dockrell. Do you like Dave and make a whole lot of CNCs? Do like Dave and make a whole lot of CNCs with his CNC. Yeah. Oh, I will. Once I get my CNC build, I've got big plans. Big plans. Osprey Mama says, a lot of work. Oh dear. I can't believe I put that. Brenda. Why, Brenda? Why? You need to let that go. Come on now. Oh, thank you, Dave. He says, I did a great job on my project. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love magnets. And speaking of giveaways, Brenda G had giveaways on Mind Equals Blown. And I won one of her giveaways while I was on Mind Equals Blown. And it was magnets. I love those super powerful magnets. They are neodymium is what they're called. I love them. I love them. I love them. All right. What's going on at the YouTubes? There's just a few things. Then I'm going to jump over to StreamElements. StreamElements gives you some awesome features if you're streaming. Anyone can use it. Dave, you can use it with StreamYard. I think. Yeah. Hey, Simply Wooden Creations is here. That's Mr. Russ Clarity. Welcome. Look what I can do, Russ. Put single comments on the screen with my own font. That is my, well, not my font. It's the font I use across a few of my channels. I like that. Okay, few things from the YouTubes. Nothing to really show. They were thinking about getting rid of the dislike button. Because you have the like button. Do this on my page. And then the dislike. They were thinking about removing the dislike button because some people were getting anxious and upset by the dislikes. But they've made no decision. It doesn't sound like they're going to do anything with that. So it's sort of like a non-news item, but they did mention it in 2019, and they're still considering removing the dislike, but we'll see. Comic Sans. Okay. I'm going to put you in the 30-second timeout there, Dave. No Comic Sans ever. Please don't use Comic Sans on anything. You can buy stickers that say don't use Comic Sans. So when you're in a subway, you see a poster with Comic Sans, boink, put it right on there. No, that's not Comic Sans. Come on. That is DIN condensed. DIN condensed. Come on. That so does not look like Comic Sans. Now they're just trying to razz me. Isn't the Apple logo in Comic Sans? No, it's not. Apple had awesome fonts. They used to do Baskerville. They don't use Baskerville anymore. I like Comic Sans. Well, you're insane, Jim. Comic Sans rocks. You're insane too. I don't know what Brenda's saying she thinks so for, but she says I think so. If they do away with the dislike, I would miss out on a view. I know. Again, I don't think they're going to get rid of it. And it's a good way to show controversy, because if something has an equal amount of thumbs up and thumbs down, they push it out to everyone. They figure people who hate it will want to see it to hate on it, and people who love it will want to see it because they love it. My fourth most popular video on Awesome Wood Things was an embarrassment is what it was. I was trying to be snarky and kind of rude, but in a funny way, but I didn't pull it off. I just came off like a rude person. And so many downvotes. But what I showed was actually a little bit useful, and so I got a lot of upvotes. It literally has the same amount. I think I have 300 up and 300 down. Fourth most. I want to get rid of it, but I'm catching ads on it. It's paying the bills, so it's staying up. Snarky blowback. It's a pain. I know, right? Well. You got to try stuff on YouTube. You got to try different stuff. I tried a style of humor. I think it failed. It's my most downvoted video ever. But hey, it's being shown to people. It's getting impressions. It's getting clicks, and it's getting downvotes, and it's getting eyeballs. It's all eyeballs. People are watching it. Here's a fun fact. 30 updates have been made to Studio Beta. Well, it's not beta anymore. It's just Studio, where all the management of your YouTube videos are and all the analytics. 30 updates have been made based on feedback from the public. What kind of feedback? Well, when you... let me get... When you see those feedback links everywhere on Studio Beta, come over here. So you see the send feedback link down there? When you click that, YouTube actually reads it. Did I get more yellow? I don't think that's my... Is that my camera? Oh, that's the wrong camera. Oh, that's not the same camera. This camera's different. See, I'm not as yellow. I'm yellow down here, And I'm not as yellow up there. Isn't that weird? I'm going to have to switch that out. Let me do that. Oh, how do I do that? I don't know how to change that camera. Oh, well. I'll add that to my list of things to tweak. Liver failure, Matt. No, I don't have liver failure, but my liver is a little different now that my gallbladder is out, because the gallbladder works with the liver. When did you start on YouTube? Good question, Sammy. 5 years ago, back at Black Friday. Black Friday was the first YouTube. So since Black Friday, it's been 5 years, and that is my Awesome Wood Things channel. I did post stuff on YouTube under a different YouTube account, but it was just stuff for family and friends. So officially YouTuber 5 years. So it's been a slow and steady race for me on YouTube. You know, I want it to go like that. I don't need it to go like this, but I just want it to go up. Man, has jaundice? No, I don't have jaundice. Liver's fine. Liver's fine. The gallbladder catches the liquid that the liver drips into the small intestine to aid with digestion. Your liver always drips 24 hours a day, and the gallbladder, if there's no food in your intestines, the gallbladder takes that liquid and just blows up like a water balloon until it detects stuff in your intestine and it just squishes it out. Well, I don't have that anymore. It's like a convenience. It's not needed. You don't need to have it in your body. But anyway, liver's fine. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not. Okay. Chat's going a little crazy. All right. Self-certification. That's something that they started in 2019 and is growing. And what that is, they will present you with a couple radio buttons to confirm your video meets certain community guidelines, you know, and if it does, the whole idea is it will take your feedback, test it against its algorithm to see if it's accurate, possible human review, and over time, the more your self-certification matches what YouTube thinks, it's going to slowly rely on the auto-generated stuff and rely on your human choice of that. And, you know, then that will impact how much your videos get pushed out across the platform. So self-certification has been rolled out to a small number of people. I didn't realize this. More and more people are being added to it. So if you see something different in your upload flow, more questions being asked, that is self-certification. So if that happens to you, let me know, please. I would really like to know more about it. Mark Lindsay CNC is here. He says, howdy, y'all. Hey, Mark, check this out. I can put people's single messages up on the screen. I couldn't do that before. Yeah, Jim's talking about my operation. Don't eat big, greasy meals far away from home. Yeah, that's true. I got an email about it today. Hey, how about that? I got an email from the YouTubes. I'll tell you what it says here. This was the email that came out today, and it was about the important changes, and it's COPA. So it's, oh, look at this. What's that doing over there? Oh, you can't see it. Oh, well, I had a little screen, little floaty dialogue that you couldn't see. Okay. This was just saying, hey, we're following COPA. If your stuff is for kids, we're going to serve you the less expensive ads. And it says, if you haven't already, set your channel or individual videos for Made for Kids. Everyone has to set their own channel. Set their channel for kids or not for kids. Ooh, this image is really bad here. Man, I don't like... Well, look who showed up. Many on a mission. That's Shelly Cole. Hi, Shelly. Says, whoop, whoop. I'm so glad to be here. All things YouTube. I'm glad you're here. I get a little happier when you're here. Mark Lindsay says, I got offered to join button channel memberships last week. Hey, Mark, good for you. I have no clue what I'm going to offer folks who want to join. Yeah, start simple. Say, ask me a question and I'll answer it. There's search YouTube for good Patreon rewards. It's the same thing. People have a whole list about that. That's good. Look at this. Frankie's announcing he made it to 300 subs. Hey, that's YouTube related. Good on you, Frankie. With the no CNC sign, no CNC logo on his Frankie CNC channel. That's good. Maybe a sticker for the first 400. Yeah, that's something you can do. Patreon just came out with a good article about how to do promotion. You can hook in. There's some sort of like higher level, more structured way to give away stuff through Patreon, and I thought that was interesting. That would translate directly to memberships. Oh my goodness, look what Shelly's saying. Finally got my sticker board up on the wall. LOL, only 3 years late. Hey, that's all good. That's all good. I wanted to make myself a sticker board, a new sticker board. I haven't made mine yet, so you beat me. A lot of people in the community have stickers, and they swap them. So if you have a sticker and want to give it to me, here's my mailing address. So pause the video and write that down. Or if you just want a sticker and you don't have one to share with me, just ask me. I will mail it to you. I don't need anything in return. I'll mail it anywhere in the world. It's 3 inches by 3 inches, and it will cover anything that's 3 inches by 3 inches. Mark says, you're ahead of me, Shelly. I've had mine planned for almost 5 years now. I'm doing a sticker board, but it's going to be a different kind of sticker board. It's going to have sort of like an awesome twist to it, I guess is what I should say. All right. Before I go into StreamElements, we had a viewer last time asked what StreamElements was and how they can become more awesome. I'm about to go into that topic. Harno Media says my sticker board will go up in the new office. Amazing. I like that. There's a new service out here, and the website's horrible, but presumably getting better. Everything's in beta, and it's free to join. At least it's free to join now. So this might be something, if you get in early, you'll be grandfathered in at the free tier or maybe have other perks. I don't know, but let me show it to you. It's called Tube Spanner. Tube Spanner. And this is a planning tool. Again, the website isn't working. Like you can't add your YouTube account. But the idea is you can get topic suggestions, you can run a project, and then let's see if I go to my open projects. No. It's a way to help plan the scripts, plan the thumbnails, keep track of the whole workflow to build and promote a YouTube channel. It's billed as the ultimate YouTube toolkit. So it helps you with the content creation process. Tube Spanner. There's a way to get into the beta program.
It's 7:30.
Go ahead and check that out. I put the video link in the chat. New office will have the laser and Gatton CNC. Nice. Oh, hey, check it out. Portal Woodworks here. Hi, Mr. David Jones. Sorry for putting that song in your ear earlier today. I was on chat message. You know how you get a song stuck in your head? Yeah, I'm guilty of that. Apologies. Dave says, Frankie, are you going to change your YouTube channel name or get another CNC? Yeah, because he has the no CNC. He doesn't have a CNC at the moment. Oh, one new cam for the office, says Harnell Media. Nice. Oh, you're welcome, Shelly. Many on a mission. You got it. You got it. All right. Let's look at StreamElements. Where is it? I thought I had it open. That's weird. Go to it now. Here we go. Okie dokie. So let me log in. Here are the things StreamElements can do for you. I have 2 channels configured. I have stuff over here on the All Things YouTube tab. So if you look on the left-hand side here, you've got alerts, revenue, a bot, and a profile page. So really, I'm using this for 2 reasons. It's the tipping. You can go here. They give you a URL, and if you put a URL in I put one in the chat there. If you go to that URL, it'll come here, and then you can put in money with a credit card or PayPal. It goes right to the creator. 100% of the money goes to the creator. Well, PayPal will take their 2.9%. But other than that, it's not like YouTube taking 30. No. So that's one thing that StreamElements can do. Merch. You can sell merch. You need 30,000 subscribers on YouTube to get the merch shelf that's integrated with Teespring. If you don't have 30,000 subscribers, you can sell merch through StreamElements. And then the bot is where things really start to shine. The commands. So here are all the commands you can type into the chat, and then Corkboard TV, hey, you're here just in time. This is, I believe you asked for this topic. Thank you for giving me show suggestions. Anyone watching wants to give me show suggestions like Corkboard TV did, please do. I welcome them. Oh, Osprey Mama's got to run. No problem. She says, good night, everyone. Take care with the hearts. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome. Thank you for your continued support, Osprey Mama. All right. So, so the chat. So you can do things like put !8ball, and then the chat will come back. So you put something in like that, and then the chat comes back and then answers your question. The 8ball says never. Now, I didn't ask a question, but that's just how to do it. That's sort of a fun one. What else do we have? Random quote. You can do !Q quote. So that goes in. We'll see what it comes back with. No quote found. Boo. Now see, Mark's got the right idea. This is the one I programmed myself. So if you come over to custom, if someone types in !taco, they get this reply back just for you. Did you get your taco, Mark? I don't see the taco in the feed. That's not good. StreamElements bot is lagging. See, I did this Festivus one. I'll turn this one on. So if you type, I did a show on December 23rd, which is Festivus. Festivus. And then it should come back. So you type this in, and then the bot comes back. I got a problem with you, because the airing of grievances for Festivus. Quote, more cowbell. Yeah, no, I don't have a more cowbell response. I should put one in. I could do that. Let's do that. I'll try and make that. So new command. I hope there's a cowbell emoji. So we'll do more cowbell is what you have to type. And then let me put the emoji in here. I'm gonna search my emojis. Bell. I don't think there's a formal cowbell. I guess that's as close as we got. Or should I do ring, ring, ring? I don't know. Let's do that there. Activate command. The command has been activated. Now someone type $, more cowbell into the, not $, exclamation mark, more cowbell, all one word. A Patch of Heaven Farm. Back on the channel. Hello. Welcome back. Oh, here we go. She did it. Yay. I don't know if that's the right response. I think the response should be clang, 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 clang. I don't know. Brenda, you're the cowbell expert. What do you think? Extra E in cowbell. Oh, yeah, you're right. Gotta spell it right. Cowbell. Oh, I think I like... I think I like that better. More chocolate. No cowbell ever. Well, only on SNL. Yes, I love the SNL cowbell sketch. I know a fella who used to do Adobe Illustrator tutorials. He could probably draw a cowbell emoji. Yes, he probably could. Too bad that fella realized there was not a viable business opportunity to do what that fella was trying to do. And by the way, that fella was me. I was going to launch a training course and YouTube channel that would pull people into the training course about using Adobe Illustrator, but I did my due diligence and it was not financially viable. Maple Tree Studios is here. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you on the show. I'm going over StreamElements and what it can do for you. Spam filters. I have disabled all my spam filters, so behave yourself in the chat. But timers. Auto post announcement, social links to your schedule. So, okay, these are my timers. You'll see the StreamElements bot say these things from time to time. So every 15 minutes, there's a prompt to join the Facebook page and group. Remember that? Facebook page and group. Search for these terms on Facebook and then like and join as appropriate. So he's doing that. Every 21 minutes is the slap a like. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's super tiny on your screen. There, please slap a big old like on this video. That helps a lot. And I have one more, which is, my email newsletter. Yeah, you really got to get on the email newsletter. I'm about to send a new one. Now, the email newsletter is branded for my Awesome with Things channel, but I also put a lot of stuff about all things YouTube in that newsletter. Just keep track of everything I'm doing. That's always fun. So that's Stream Elements. So you can spruce up your chat with the timers and with the commands, which start with exclamation mark, and do some chat filters if you're into that. And then the tipping. That's really what we're over here. Now, I haven't got too close into these overlays, but you can do some pretty wicked stuff. Like, here's something I was trying to do. Something like this. And what this does is it renders a unique. Here's the way I think about it. Now, see, I know this is just real tiny here, but this has 4 little objects on screen. Each one of those objects pertain to some activity, like a tip or someone buying a piece of merch or something like that through StreamElements. And then it renders a plain HTML page, and it puts these elements on there. And then you can bring a graphic from the web as an overlay on your screen, and these things will animate. So if you have that hooked in, if you bring that URL into your live streaming software as an overlay, it'll say, bloop, 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 someone gave you a tip. That actually happened, I think. Oh, no, it didn't. But like if someone gave me a tip through StreamYard, they use this, and they gave me a tip, and I had, let me get rid of that, and I had this thing as an overlay. When that happened, you would see an animation go like, like Manny on a Mission gave Matt a $1 tip through PayPal, and then it would animate and would go away. Kind of cool. Anna B Workshop is here. Hello, Anna B Workshop. Welcome back to the channel. Very late where Anna B is. Dollar beer night at the bar again, Jim. I missed the beginning, Matt. Could you recap what StreamElements are? Yeah, it's a supplement to your streaming software. So it's a service for streaming software. I'm now using Ecamm Live. It's the first time I ever used it. I was using OBS Studio. Some people use Streamlabs or Streamlabs. That's another one. vMix is a very expensive version. Any of those streaming software, you can supplement features. And the features that StreamElements gives you are the ability to send tips. So you have your own super chat-like URL. In this case, it's here. So if you go to this URL, you can see this tipping page there. So it's a way to get paid if you don't have the super chat option. There's no 30% take. YouTube doesn't take 30% take. StreamElements takes nothing. 100% of the money lands in your PayPal, in the channel owner's PayPal account. The only fees that are taken out of it is what PayPal takes, which is 2.9%. I even think that might even be free. I don't think so. But YouTube's not taking any money. It's more bang for your buck to support your creator. So there's a revenue piece to it. There are chat commands, so your chat can be improved. You put in these different things, and it'll it will give your viewers different features by typing these commands. Like you could say exclamation mark up time. Like anyone can type that, and then the chat will come back, and it will say, it will tell you how long the YouTuber's been streaming. 49 minutes, 50 seconds. Isn't that cool? And then, so this is a whole, and then you can do your own commands. I have a command for a taco. If anyone wants a taco, just type !taco. Boom, you got a taco. I even made one for Brenda. $ more cowbell, all one word, no spaces. In addition to these fun chat commands, you can do spam filters. So you can clean up your chat and restrict certain behavior you don't want to restrict. And then you can have the StreamElements bot put things in the chat automatically. And I do this at the 15 to 21 and the 45-minute mark. So that is the overview. I was using OBS. How do you like Ecamm? I like Ecamm a lot. It can do this. You know, this overlay. You cannot do this with OBS Studio. I think you can do it with the other OBS, but OBS Studio, you couldn't do that. I'm getting used to it. All of my overlays were accidentally deleted. I put them all in. I put about 25 of them in, and then I accidentally deleted them all, and I had to put all 25 back in. It only took me 25 minutes, something like that, because it's pretty easy to get around. Now Ecamm is only Mac. It's not Windows. But I found that the fan in the computer is running a lot less. The fan isn't running as hard. So it's optimized, of course, for the Mac hardware. So I think there's not as much processor-intensive stuff. Subtle differences, like this graphic. All graphics that you put in come in sized. And you can't shrink them or scale them. That might be on purpose because it could add extra overhead into the processor to shrink it down. Like that could take processing cycles, and they might want to eliminate that. But when I went to put this in, it was huge. Like it covered my face. And I go to scale it. You cannot scale it down. So there's little subtle differences. So I had to go into Photoshop, remove the pixels, bring it in. Okay, no, it was still too big. Go into Photoshop, remove the pixels again, and then it was that size, and then it worked. So little annoyances like that are different. But again, I think it's actually better. I think it's actually not using as much CPU power because it's forcing you to bring it in to the same size. Other little differences where videos that play, like I have this. Hold on. Yeah, this little video here, like if a video is in an overlay, like that's a video overlay because it's overlaid onto the thing. But if it had sound, it will not push the sound through to the live listeners. And I had this animation run. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but on my old show, I made a video where, it drew the questions one at a time, and then there was a female voice speaking. It was a video with audio. I couldn't get that to work. What I have to do, at the top of the show, what I did, and I'm embarrassed about this, but it worked. iTunes. Oh, God. I do not like iTunes. iTunes is a resource hog. But what I did is I came here and I pushed that button. So that was a little different because on OBS Studio, I could just click a button in OBS Studio and then that would play. I click a button again and it would stop playing. Now I've got to launch iTunes and play it through my computer and then push the computer. It's a little differences. But overall, I think the reduction of the processor stress and the ability to do this. YouTube commentaries your entire computer. Put the comments on screen. I think that makes it worth it. That was $145 a year for those two features. And for what it's worth, I damaged one of my computers because the fan was going so hard with OBS Studio that the whole keyboard started to swell. And that's because the battery pack got overheated and started to swell. So my keyboard was like a mound. You know, instead of typing like this, I had to type like because it was swelling. So that whole computer needed replaced, and I know it was because I was running OBS Studio. The fans were running so hot, it swelled up my computer. So there you go. Many on a Mission question. I have not gone live for a very long time. I am able to go live here on YouTube just by simply going through YouTube like the old days ? That's a yes. I have not been around for a while on social. Yeah, YouTube has made it pretty easy. There's a few different flavors of going live now. So right here, Shelly, you've got go live, and then when you land here, you've got a couple different options. You can. This one's instantaneous webcam. Here, this is like an event, and then here's where you can manage all of them. So yeah, they've sort of built that easy one-click options is what they've built in for you there. And you don't need you can go straight from your phone if you want. You can just go straight from your computer. I have these apps because I like to do this. Like I like to put stuff on the screen. I think it's more entertaining, and I think it communicates the information easier. So I'm a graphic designer. I speak visual, so I like visuals. So I wanted that feature, and I really like the ability to put questions on the screen like this, and that also. Oh, Mark had a question above. Okay, here we go. All things YouTube. What is the name of the camera add-on you use to highlight a line in the chat? What is the name of the Ecamm add-on you use to highlight the line? That comes with Ecamm. It's part of the software. Yeah, it comes with it. Unlimited streaming, multi-streaming via Restream.io and Switchboard, custom overlays and branding, screen sharing with picture-in-picture, automatic high-quality recording, in-app comment stream. There you go. Read comments without leaving the app and share them on screen with viewers right there. That's it. And it's inbuilt in the interface. The interface will show you it gives you a comment panel, and presumably if you had Facebook and YouTube, it would commingle them, and then there's a add to broadcast link that I see only under everyone's comments in the Ecamm branded comment panel. I think that answered your question. bacon just went in his head. Any cost to StreamElements? No. No, there are no costs to StreamElements. Not that I know of. Good question. Let's find out. StreamElements cost. I don't. Here's an FAQ. We'll go to that one. Is Streamlabs free to use? That's the SAQ. Streamlabs is free to use. We do not charge fees, and there is no monthly price. Please note that some services such as PayPal or Stripe charge their own fees that they collect separately. We do not charge you any additional fees on tips and donations. And that is something that I found out day one. So there's your answer. There are no costs to use StreamElements. All right, I got to see if I missed anything. Oh, got that one. Boy, I'm way back in the chat. Oh, if you have 1,000 subs, you can go live. Yeah, Brenda answered it. There is a restriction on mobile live streaming. You have to have 1,000 subs to use your mobile app to go live. That 1,000 sub restriction does not exist if you're on a computer browser. So just be on a computer browser. You can go live. You can have 1 subscriber. You can go live. Mini on a mission gave a smiley. I use Streamlabs OBS, and it doesn't stress my PC at all. Not a lot of CPU use. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS is Streamlabs' version of streaming software. It's not the same as OBS Studio, and that is PC only, Windows only. That's not Mac. Yep. Correct. The 1,000 subscriber tier or policy only relates to streaming from a mobile phone. Oh, Chris is back from supper. Glad to have you back. Nope, not an add-on. Well, okay, I'm almost. Oh, Shelly's got to go. Bye, Shelly. I think I missed you before you were on your way out. Mark Lindsay CNC, I'll send you a link so you can buy a Mac. I'm good. Oh, the Mac and PC wars. My head is kind of covered with this gray background a little bit there. I have to work on that. Stream, iPad, laptop, tablet. I stream from a computer. You can stream from any of them, frankly. You don't want to join the call. You know, it's funny over the years. Apple used to be the hackerspace. You could mod it. You could code on it. It was I'm the rebel. I'm doing my own thing. I'm breaking there are no rules. Then they locked it all down and everything's proprietary. You can't change anything. You can't hack anything. Alarm bells go off. Hardware components fail if you swap them out. It's just now that they went completely opposite. They've closed everything down.
It's 8 o'clock.
So now it's you want to hack and do what you want. You're on the PC now. It's funny how it flipped. Like they say, the more something changes, the more it stays the same. The more it stays the same, the more it changes. It's like Scientology, only weirder. No. Mark says, I've never been one to follow the small crowds like that, or even the big crowds for that matter. Yeah. I follow what's productive. And, I was in the desktop publishing my whole life. And frankly, Macs were the only ticket in town. You wanted to do desktop publishing back in the 90s, you had to be on a Mac. Photoshop would barely work on the PC. Now, Photoshop for Windows, spectacular. Video editing on Windows, no problem. Those things used to be very, very difficult, especially around the time when they were like, here's a $300 PC. Like they just tried to drive, and then the components got crappier, and they were just going for the lowest price. You couldn't do anything with those machines. Now, people, the market demanded it. Streaming is actually very, very intense on a computer. You've got to have, a lot of memory. You've got to have a powerful CPU. You've got to have a graphics card. The graphic cards help. You're pushing a lot of pixels. You're working that machine. And so now some of the PCs you get, it's a force to be reckoned with. Those things are 32 gigs of RAM. You got a monster graphics card. You've got a fast processor. Those things you can have multiple cameras pushing it at 1080p or higher, 4K. It's insane. The word gaming laptop, gaming is very processor intensive too. So gaming laptops and streaming laptops, kind of the same thing, but they're built, they're tanks. I'm trying all this on my Commodore C64, by the way. People will scream about greedy corporate giants and line up for days for a new iPhone comes out. That's been less and less. Those iPhone launches, if you noticed, every flagship year, there's fewer people lining up. Tides are changing. And, now for general computing, now not streaming, not video editing, but for general computing, you basically only need a browser. You can get by with a Chromebook. Chromebook is a computer. You open it up, it's just a browser. You've got no file system. You've got no browser only. That most things you can live just fine, just with a browser. Yeah. Mark's a rebel like that. I still don't have a cell phone of any kind. Jim. Wow. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Oh, there's the Facebooks coming around again. Join the Facebook group. Speaking of being a rebel. Nice. Well, that's StreamElements. I like it. And I did get a super chat. Well, I did get a StreamElements tip last time. A $13 tip. I was happy to see that. Because coming over here. Why am I over here? Here, StreamElements. Coming over to the All Things YouTube channel where I don't have super chat. That was a crazy decision on my part. Because I haven't been catching any super chats, of course. The American Wanderer is here. Welcome back to the channel. Good to have you here. I'm just getting ready to sign off. Oh, hey, before I go, let me share a bunch of stuff with you. So, here's the Mind Equals Blown link. So join us on the 9th. That's Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, over on Brenda G's Designs channel. That would be fun. So go ahead and click set reminder, then come back for the end of the show. What else do we got? Next show, Monday the 13th, on this channel. Come back. I'm going to cover the news like always. Click that link, choose set reminder, and then come back and watch the rest of the show. Who's not in the All Things YouTube Facebook group? Come on, people. Get with the program. It's free to join. So I put that link in there. Join the All Things YouTube. Whoop, that's not the right one. There we go. The Facebook page. Give it a like. Page and group. What does that say? Do I have that wrong? All Things YouTube Facebook page. Oh. Yeah, that's the page. Here's the group. Gosh. There we go. That's the group. That's the page. That's the group. Ay. So crazy. And if you want to buy CNC parts from Miter Mike, visit Miter Mike's webpage and buy some CNC parts that he makes on his 3D printer. There you go. Oh, that's okay. American Wanderer's got to go. He'll catch the... he'll rewatch the stream. Excellent. Excellent. Let me know what you think about the new streaming software and my ability to put individual comments up on screen like this, which I really like that. Oh, no. Maybe the Comic Sans font made it hard to read. You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh... You're going to do a Comic Sans. You got to make sure it's rainbow color. Oh, dear Lord. All right. I must end the insanity. Oh, now to stop, I just pushed the button and it instantly shuts the show down. Before I had to fumble around on all these different web pages. I don't have to do that anymore. Oh, that's right. Slap a big old like on it. The software is great, man. Thank you. Thank you. I don't feel so bad for dropping all that money on it. But that's money that the community gave me, and I invest in making my content better. So that's what happens when I get donations. And I'll also, if you become a Patreon member, I'll redo this screen and put your content on here and give you a shout out at every show at any tier level. That can't last forever, folks. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to end it here. Thank you, everyone. Stay awesome. Catch me on Thursday over on Brenda G's Designs. And if you have any questions, let me know. Show suggestions, let me know. Stay awesome. Bye, folks. Good night.